What's up, big boys and baby girls? And I forgot who all I wrote on the title. I ain't forget y'all, but then, I got so many people in my mind. When I write, I just write y'all. I know Scarface, Slim Thug, Zero, you know what I'm saying? Berean TV, you know what I'm saying? Sarnetta, Farrakhan, TD Jakes, Bill Winston, Creflo Dollar, Juanita Bynum, Tony Evans. This God, man, and finest thing walking. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Stop judging and accusing the Bible and what it say, cause it ain't what it say. You know what I'm saying? If it was what it said, it wouldn't be enough room in the world for me to put these books in the damn, places. You know what I'm saying? Of what God said and did in everybody in the whole wide world. And we got proof of what God said by videos like this. You know what I'm saying? This God. But man, what I need is some friends. You know what I'm saying? Good, loving friends. You know what I'm saying? Honest. You know what I'm saying? And when I say honest, don't steal, kill, and destroy, or try to set me up, or try to make me lose, or try to hate that I win, or anything like that. Because I don't win all the time. And never set up a friend to where I'm better than him to where I can beat him at anything. I got a friend tell me I couldn't beat him at nothing. I couldn't beat him at dominoes. Me and him fix up motorcycles and work on motorcycles and then race them. And he'd always beat me, you know what I'm saying? And he was one of my best friends, you know what I'm saying? I still claim him as a best friend. I'm going to go see him when I come back to town and I get a car. Because he's one of my best friends. Even though he crossed me, you know what I'm saying, by running with Kenny Barnaby and then, knowing how that was, knowing that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how she knew what I was doing in Odessa. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I had to think about. That's the reason I don't run with you. But we gonna holler at each other and go do something, man. I want you to come back when I build that track. I want you to get your bike and get some people to ride or whatever you do. But I don't care for Chris Ward to come or Bayo or Rodney Campbell or Yellow Boy. I don't even want them to live in that area no more. This God, not Adam. You know what I'm saying? Because they thieves. You know what I'm saying? Robbers, killers, stealers, and destroyers. You know what I'm saying? Destroy marriages and destroy everything else. You know what I'm saying? Low down people. But then we gonna fix Lake Jackson up and then make it a casino area. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be where one casino gonna be. It's gonna be totally out of the feel of what Lake Jackson used to be. You couldn't get a black club in Lake Jackson or nothing like that. They had a bar for white people, and they played some black music, but then it lasted for a while. People went, you know what I'm saying? But people just stopped going to clubs and start, staying at home. And when Adam turned into God, it really made it where people in the Adams area didn't do nightclubs and stuff like that. Everybody was stricken to think of religious heresies. You know what I'm saying? Thinking God care about this and thinking God care about that. Man, let me ask you something, finest thing walking. Let me ask you something. Why would our God worry about if somebody an Israelite or somebody a Gentile or somebody a Jew if I made the whole world and everybody in it? Why wouldn't I come as God to fulfill the whole earth? You know what I'm saying? And give them all a blessing. not just people that believed in Jesus. So if you don't believe in Jesus, I don't care. I'm still you still up here in heaven. But you better get out your mouth and mind that you can accuse somebody up here. Because this God's heaven, you don't judge and accuse. I do. You know what I'm saying? But I need some friends, Slim Thug, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I met a cool dude today at the store, at racetrack down here in Louisville, and he hit me up, you know what I'm saying, with a little phrase, you know what I'm saying. And I kind of took that phrase a couple of different ways, homeboy. I know you might have meant it one way, but I took it as you knew I was God and you envied me. You didn't envy me in a bad way, but you said I envy you, in a good way. Like you knew I was God and this was bigger than anything we ain't ever had, and we ain't never gonna have nothing bigger after this. This the biggest thing, Adam, and I'm finna be your homeboy. Soon as you come back to racetrack and me and you holler at each other, I'm gonna tell you when I get off. I'm gonna ask you when you get off, and you gonna tell me when you get off. And I'm gonna ask you, if you want to come holler at me at my daughter's house. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we just be smoking, man. Shit, that's all we do. The most high, the most high. Shit. You want to come over there and do that, man? Shit, because that's another way I thought you took it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, when a man buying them Rillos, man can't smoke when he at work, but then when he get out of work, shit, we finna light it up. Like that motherfucker up. The most high love getting high, man. My daughter and them don't like me getting high sometimes because they know I love it so goddamn much. They call me a crackhead. And they smoke the same shit and like it just as much as I do. Now they need to shut their mouth. You know what I'm saying? But I love my kids. All my kids smoke. Except my daughter, she just drink, but she can't do nothing now because she pregnant. That's the only one, and that's why she pregnant, and the other ones ain't pregnant because they smoke. You know what I'm saying? Not cigarettes, but I ain't shame. I'm trying to apply to be a president, but I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all all on me and me and my kids. Tell y'all about our life. You done seen our life for the last 22 years since I died and Dow Chemical tried to kill Adam. You know what I'm saying? But man, like I say, what the title is, I need some friends, Slim Thug and Zero and Scarface. Bun B, nigga, shit, man. I want y'all to set me up a studio somewhere in Houston. It's already paid for with these words. Paid, nigga. God did it. So find me. This the office space. This all y'all office space. All y'all rappers gonna have an office space in this building. We gonna come up with raps. We gonna come up with songs. We gonna work for God Adam LaTroy Jackson. He the production manager of all this. You know what I'm saying? We got a movie that's gonna be top notch. Friends you gonna have. We gonna just sit up and talk and smoke and shit, tell our business and shit like that there. And holler at them goddamn hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanna do, you know what I'm saying? Go get me some gas, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm at the age where I'm supposed to have one gal, but man, it's hard to do that, man. When you go back and you find gals that you knew you really loved and you lost, and you can repent to them, and then they have to forgive you. And after they forgive you, it's like water and it's clean again and it's clear. And you take all the bad out of it and it's just clear water again with the flavoring of what you used to be, the love what you was, the love that you is as God, and them women that you had when you had before you died, and all them women that you had before the world was, and all the women that thought they had you, like Tora Grace, she thinks she had you before. All them women, Juanita Bynum, she had you before. I was Bishop Weeks, Juanita Bynum, this Adam. And I'm going to prove that to you when I play that part of Bishop Weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I was an Adam, but I was a Bishop Weeks. So you going to have to tell the truth about your side of the story on the reason you and Bishop Weeks was fighting. And Bishop Weeks going to have to tell the story about the reason y'all was fighting. And don't nobody lie about it. Tell the truth on God. If you was cheating on one another, tell the goddamn truth. I don't give a damn about no preachers and shit like that there, like that. And I don't care if you cheat on one another. I ain't gonna send nobody to hell for cheating on each other. Because everybody do it. I did it. So why would I kill and send somebody to hell for doing it? So shit, people do it. And people get away with shit. My ex-wife cheated on me 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Till I left. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and she probably loving what she doing today. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about no woman. I'm gonna get a woman one day, but I need some fellas to come in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay or nothing, no, but I'm gonna ask the dude, you know, at the stove to come smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. That's it. You know, I'm gonna, get y'all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get y'all right, and y'all gonna see me, and I'm gonna see y'all. Let me see what this woman here say. Shit, pretty self. Her pretty self. Let me see what she said.
The Lord, He is my light and my salvation. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord, He is my light and my salvation. Oh, shine, I feel.
Next time,
The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord, He is my light and my salvation. I know the Lord is my light and my salvation. And I want to tell you something. To every believer, we gotta wait on the Lord, and be of good courage. Wait on the Lord, and be of good courage. We gotta wait on the Lord, and be of good courage, and He's gonna strengthen our heart. Just wait on the Lord, and be of good courage. Wait on the Lord, and be of good courage. Wait on the Lord, and be of good courage. Whom, whom shall I fear? Lord, tell me whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? Shall I fear?
I wear tank tops all the time just because I'm happy about my body. I am 19 years old. I had my gastrics in June of 2015. I've lost 100 pounds so far.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, we gonna do some liposuction. So doctors, okay, doctors, we gonna do some liposuction on a lot of people, because what we doing right now, man, we getting rid of money. If you don't have that gold card, that gold debit card from God, then you not gonna have the mark of the beast, and you not gonna buy nor sell. Like I said, I promised Satan that he'll that name and those titles and all evil, and now we getting ready to destroy death when we shake hands. When I get back to that store, racetrack, and I make my first friend, and I'm gonna shake his hand and say, "Man, I need a homeboy, man. You know what's up, nigga? Shit, holler at me, man, after you get out of work." And then shit, man, shit. When he holler at me, I'm gonna bring him to my daughter's house and shit. We gonna smoke our ass off. So I really don't want to leave tomorrow night. I want to give it one more day so I can offer homeboy a smoke. You know what I'm saying? And then, kind of start my relationship with somebody down here in Louisville and tell him what I want him to do and what I can do and all that thing. Go to the bank together and, kind of put some of this in his name, you know what I'm saying? And start off a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm all about making money, cuz that's all I'm all about making. But then I'm all about everybody making the same money. I don't care how many hours you work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make the same money. So Who are y'all to tell me what to do with my money? This God. You know what I'm saying? So man, you know, I'm with y'all. Who is this? Who is this? They be talking. Let me see what they saying on the connect. Cause you know, man, I'm here with y'all, Slim Thug, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying, man? I need to talk to y'all, nigga. Y'all don't need to act like y'all don't know me because I'm God, nigga, man. God Adam, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Adam Day. Shit. Today, you know what I'm saying? Adam Month. What's up, nigga? Shit. Them niggas ain't got that. I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit, Slim Thug. They don't want me to hear that. I can't hear you, Slim Thug. I'll have to catch you on the next video, you know, that you have a podcast on. But man, I need some homeboys, man. I'm a gangster, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't no punk, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I do things that men do, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, gay people do the same stuff I do, but then, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gay, you know what I'm saying? But I hang with some if they my friends like Greg Moe and, you know, a couple people used to run with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about my, you know, dollar bill now.
Letting the coast drive. I don't get upset. I ain't never duck a rig. I'm a Muslim, yeah. Let me know when you won't bump your head. Wanna post a bump me for some bread. Tell him I ain't scared. Jump the Hellcat with no tent. Working my Blackberry. T-shirt white, bitch bright. Feel like I'm Jeff Berry. Swinging from the bike with hard pipe. And she say, yes, Kevin. What I told you about that, get it right. And she say, yes, daddy. I was in the city. I ain't worried about none of this. Fix the H with the band. You could go bet you a man. Bulletproof colors supreme. Necklace enforced it with bling. Truck caller interstate. Make the Honda touch down with them beams. Roll it on glisten. Ka-ding. Little, this shit was a dream. Bread when the eagle go in. Jump in the whip and go straight. Come up from nothing. Gold deep in the gutter. This street. Caught up with cutters. This street thugging. I'm something you need. My children loving. My woman infatuated. Pulling paper from out of that hole. Everything platinum and regular status. He tucking and packing. I'm throwing them low. These women mean nothing. They stealing my energy from me. Was spinning me out of control. Fucking with trash. I learned my lesson. Pouring the cake for a new perspective. Got my attention. That ain't bad. Get out of line of the beat. Tell me it's up and I'm on your own. When I'm in the tank, I'm doing the dance. Keep the security round. You know you pussy. And I ain't not scared of nothing. I'm a control the stress. I show the press. I'm turn on the pressure. I made a lot of mistakes in life, but I'm up in rank. I'm growing from that. I gave a lot of you niggas some stripes, but I ain't a height. Ain't going for that. I'm raising myself for the field of man. And he about to live in reality. We open with prayer. Stick to the plan. And this is the only reality. Your moral compass is all you got. Life in general, cold sports. The higher you up, don't play for life. The system still do what they want. Cool to kick it, but I always remember that you still a nigga when you go to court. Been in that blender with plenty of course. Blame is my image and get no more. Trying to be a better man, still I handle business like a gangster. I'ma always be gangster. I'ma always be gangster. Steady trying to be a better man, still I handle business like a gangster. I'ma always be gangster. I'ma always be gangster. Respect the laws of the jungle, nigga laying low down in the slum. I'm the same nigga front of hiding house with your man heard till a drug. I'm the same nigga had Molo Mike underneath the wing off the bus. I just wanna see you come up, wanna be a green, trying to let him thug. I'm the same nigga flood the wild side with the Lord's tails in the mud. In the bottom standing outside, Gates got the cocaine in the bud. Rest in peace, live back, drop top jag, coming all black. MFL pull on me and Julio on the Reason Street for the pack. Hold up, let me take a nigga back. Before I graduated with the rats, the whole south side eating Willie Trey boat jumping out Camaro. That's some big London had the land, that's some big head had the land. Who an L playing big yak and I've been in CTS with the spinners on them at the back. I was uptown at the Easter badge, white sand strips with the tag. With the long dreads, polo collars, with your polo shorts, living the bag. With the red boxes, with the white horse, all 4 pockets full of bags. Hey, with all due respect, come on. Hey, that's me you trying to be your herb. Hey, I'm out you like that. For real, like that. Hey, come on, man. My little soul is on it, man. I ain't worried about nothing, really nothing.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates, man, come holler at a nigga, man. Shit. Gangster, man. You know God, gangster, nigga. I made you, nigga. I'm you, nigga. Shit. It's me who you trying to be, nigga. Shit. What you talking about? It's you. It's me you trying to be, nigga. I'm living this. Nigga, no, nigga. I am this, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got it. It's something that has been and is temporary. You know what I'm saying? And one day don't nobody want no more. Like that old life we used to live. That old lying ass, accusing ass life we used to live. Now we got something better. We done ended the Bible. We began it. We ended it. Now we in eternity. So time, don't nobody even look at time no more, but we gonna keep time and we gonna keep sports and we gonna keep education and we gonna get it right this time. No more black and white, it's vanilla and chocolate. That's the way it is. And then you mix them together and get your mixed breeds. You put more chocolate in it when the daddy black, and you put less chocolate in it when the mama black. You know what I'm saying? So, but you come out with the same thing, brothers and cousins and everything to the black man, and brothers and cousins and everything to the white man. Family mixed. So we don't want no more racial slurs. We don't want no more KKK thinking. We don't want no more racial people. We don't want no more racism. We don't want no more prejudice. We don't want no more black and white agendas. We want equality, mixed breed people thinking, loving everything and everybody, not even separating yourself Chinese and black. And because some people, like Turkish people, didn't like black people coming to Germany and getting their women. They didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Turkish people wanted their people to stay Turkish, you know what I'm saying? But God wanted to mix the pot. You know what I'm saying? The seasoning has been made. Everybody gonna taste the same. And that's gonna be the greatest taste of all. We gonna taste like we want. You know what I'm saying? It's like having the potatoes and the vegetables and the meat and everything and the gravy and everything all in one seasoning. So when you put it on anything, it tastes like the best food you ever liked. When you put it on steak, it tastes like chicken. Ha ha, yeah. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, I love y'all so much, man. It's a shame, you know what I'm saying. But y'all coronavirus people, man, come on now. Come out of that, you know what I'm saying. Come out of the coronavirus thinking and get into God thinking, and let's get this life right, you know what I'm saying. Making peace with the storm, you know what I'm saying. The storm, man, hey man, we already here. God into the ark. Go get into the ark. Let me see. I ain't going
Get
nowhere.
into the ark. Get into the ark and don't turn back. That's what God is saying to us. Get into the ark. Get into the ark. This is why a lot of relationships are falling out and falling apart. People are starting to manifest and show themselves. People are beginning to surprise each other with this attitude.
Guys, it's going to be a difficult time, a difficult transition right here. But I hear God says it's time to get into the ark. He's closing the doors. You know, I've spoken about this in one of my other videos before when they said that Noah was warning the people and Noah was warning the people. But if you read the scriptures about that, and I believe that might be around like Genesis 6 and 7-ish, around that area is where Noah begins to build the ark. And what happens, guys, is the Lord just told Noah to prepare the ark. He didn't tell them to warn anybody. He told them that he's seen that the heart of man is only bent on evil. But because Noah and his family has found grace in his sight, he told Noah, build the ark. I'm getting ready to destroy this earth. I'm getting ready to destroy all mankind, everything. But you and your family, you have found favor in my sight. Build this ark, get them in here, follow my instruction, get these animals in here. There was no warning to be given to the people. There was a decision made, and we're in that time. Right now, we're warning and we're telling folks, right? But guys, what I hear God saying is get into the ark. Get into the position. Get into position. The warnings and all those things that you've been doing, that's about to cease. That's about to end. There's getting ready to be a big shake, falling out. Recompense, judgment is coming. So obey the Lord. There's coming a time that there's going to be no more warnings. No more crying out. God's going to tell you to be quiet. And some of you, he's already telling you, stop it. Because he's positioning us and putting us in this place in the supernatural. You're sitting stationary at your home. You're still at your same address. But you're being moved because of outpouring of God's wrath is coming upon people who have repeatedly walked in disobedience. Upon people that have, let me tell you something. When people are doing the work of God and doing the will of God, and you have people that's sitting there that's laughing and talking about you, I can see it. There are people that will sit there and watch your videos, even my videos, and they laugh and they talk and they jeer and they share it and they sit and they talk about how no one could be getting that much word because, they dried out. So no one else can be getting no word. No one else can be getting this. Some are cursing God. Some are cursing me. Some are cursing you. Some are saying whatever. But God is saying those people, all of those folks that's sitting there doing that, as they do that, what people don't realize is they speak evil. They harden their hearts. As they speak dark and evil things against something as they speak it, as it comes out of them, something dark and toxic fuses in them. As they say these dark and evil things, they get even more dark. They get even more dark. They get even more dark. And they are just regurgitating and just it's like a recycle thing going on with them. As they speak evil, evil comes in. As they speak evil, it comes in and it comes out and goes back into them. And they dark and blind. But to them, all they've seen is flowers and rainbows and bubble gum. That's the thing about the darkness of evil. It comes pretty. They look perfect in their eyes, and that's the idea. But God is saying people that's been speaking against you, people that's just been doing evil, people that's just been tormenting you, people that's just been doing you wrong. This is why the Lord always tells you to stay in a place of being repentant towards Him, ensuring that you don't forget. Make sure you forgive them. Make sure you trust God. Even if you still feel hurt, God says forgive them and move on, because the outpouring is coming. And this positions you to be in a place of safety. The ark that God has for those who are saved, that He is saving and that He is speaking into your spirit. As you are humbling yourself and you're being obedient, He's moving you into a place of safety. So I hear the Lord says, get into the ark. Get into the ark. Get into the ark. Where does the ark begin? It begins on your knees. It begins in prayer. It begins in the word. It begins in obedience. The ark, how are you going to be led in that safe place? Is by obeying His voice in the simple things of speaking His word, getting into His presence, praying, reading your word, and listening. You will be moved. You're being positioned, guys. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a time where there's no more warnings. He's telling some of y'all not to do it no more. Just like with Noah, there was no warning. They were not going to come in. They have had the opportunity. God simply made a divide. He put a place of he started to have them create a place of safety that they were going to be in and saved and away from all the judgment and the death that was coming. So that's what God's saying to do. You see, God.
Okay, like Lighthouse Ministry. It's time we slow it down now, sweetheart. I'm gonna try to be as soft and just as sweet as I can with you. I love you because I done seen your tears. You know what I'm saying? But then let's don't curse the people who cursed us. Let's don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about how God gonna punish them. They gonna get their punishment. Adam, shoes, the little things that he done wrong, he had 3 strokes, paralyzed his left side, and he just getting feeling back in his left side. So he healed, world. So don't worry about Adam, Jimmy Gibson and stuff. But I don't know about rolling sweets, man. He can't roll with that thumb of his, that thumb like Uncle Pex was. That's why I'm doing the things I'm doing, because it made me cry the other night thinking about it when Uncle Peck was showing me his hand, and how he lost feeling in his hand because of some strokes. And the doctor told him, he came home and told me that the doctor told him he had a couple of strokes. And then several years later, he died. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch my grandkids play pro ball. You know what I'm saying? And watch it. So I need to either change out of this body and give myself the new body so I can see my grandkids play, or I need to keep this body in shape and get this arm right and everything so I can go out there and play catch with them and teach them how to play ball, you know what I'm saying, and all sports and all that there. And like I say, I'm just not for my grandkids. I'm for the whole world's grandkids and kids, you know what I'm saying? And what I want to do, I want to start a God Snoop Dogg League. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have all the rappers participating. Hopefully we can get people like Slim Thug, Scarface, Zero, J Dog, you know what I'm saying? All them, to participate in getting this little league organization, going, because God has funded everybody. Everybody is professionals now. When you're a 5-year-old, you're a professional. Man, I done seen my grandson do some tricks with the basketball at 1 year old that, I wouldn't see from no other kid. You know what I'm saying? So I already know it's possible. And Rowan, he gave me one little yes that he want to play football, but he told me no these last couple of times. But I'm going to work on Rowan. I got to get him into football and get him toughened up. You know what I'm saying? And teach him something. I want to make him a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It depends on me and the other coaches and how we feel about how the kids play. You got to make a kid what they play best. You put them at something and you make them good at it. You know what I'm saying? And they got to like it. You got to make them like it. You got to teach them to like it. I learned how to teach by learning. You know what I'm saying? When I loved welding, when I found welding, I fell in love with welding. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with welding. And welding was something I couldn't stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Usher would teach me, and man, Mr. Usher taught me the hard way, the hard rod, and that's the way I made the earth. Just like Mr. Usher taught me how to weld, I taught the earth how to be. You know what I'm saying? When you learning how to weld, Mr. Usher would give you a 60-10. That's the hardest rod to run. And that rod run trashy. It really don't run trashy, but it runs so hot, it spits. You know what I'm saying? It spits. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it sounds, like it's spitting. You know what I'm saying? And then it be burning hotter than the other rods, you know what I'm saying? And then if you get good with that rod and you can make it pretty because it spatters, if you don't have your heat right, or you don't have your puddle right, or you not going slow enough or fast enough, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look a certain way. And sometimes it looks good, sometimes it don't. But then you want it to look good all the time, you know what I'm saying? So to get good at welding, you got to run that hard rod, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, all the way till you can get a smooth bead and it's pretty. And then, you know, you can make the whole pad, a real thick pad of, you know, beads, you know what I'm saying? And then once you get that, after a couple of weeks of welding with that, a couple of days of welding with that, then I'll show you a Cadillac rod. You know what I'm saying? And a Cadillac rod is like a Rolls Royce rod, rather. You know what I'm saying? When you go from 6 to 10, 6 to 10 is like riding in a Toyota Corolla. And then a 718 is like riding in a Rolls Royce. And when you run that 718, you turn it from reverse polarity, from straight polarity to reverse polarity. Then when you get in reverse polarity, boy, that rod runs so smooth, man, you can just lay it down on the table, man, and it'll just weld it up, man, without you holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? And make a perfect bead long as you know how to hold it steady and watch that puddle and go fast or slow enough. You know what I'm saying? Go the right speed. You know what I'm saying? And have the right heat. And man, that metal just come off that rod like it's butter. You know what I'm saying? When you go from a 60-10 to a 7-18. You know what I'm saying? And then, boy, you done taught somebody how to weld in just a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? But then, man, I do that, man, because I fell in love with it. I teach it where I can make folk love it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I do. You know what I'm saying? I teach it where I can make folk love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I do football. I make kids love their position. The position I put them in, I think in my mind they the best at, and I put them in that position, and I teach them that position. That kid grows up in life playing that position, like James Trevino, either a safety or a cornerback he plays. I think he plays cornerback. But James Trevino's a heavy hitter, and then he's the interception king. You know, he do his thing out there on the interception ring. And he learned from God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Chris King, you know what I'm saying? He learned from God, you know what I'm saying? And then who was that? Chris King broke his leg when he was under my authority, you know what I'm saying? And we got him fixed up, got him to the hospital. Everybody went to the hospital and everything. And I was just showing up, repenting and feeling sorry for him and all that there. Because that was my soldier, man. That was one of my soldiers, you know, Chris King, you know what I'm saying? It still is. You know, when I go back to Lake Jackson, I'm pretty sure Chris King and his family, I'm talking about the daddy now. And man, Chris, man, I know you do some of the things I do, cuz. So, man, hey, man, we need to start running together, Chris King. You know, I ain't got nothing against you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against you, you know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why we ain't never hang together, man. It was like Lake Jackson, man. I ain't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Then when I started the motorcycle club, I got Greg them, you know what I'm saying? Greg Lewis and, you know, a few people, you know what I'm saying, to be my friends, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't have no true friends, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like Craze, he was a true friend, but Craze was running with the niggas that was messing around on me with my old lady and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just stayed away from crazes. Then when Craze got his stroke and got paralyzed in his body, then, I never did go to visit because I ain't want to run into none of his boys. And then, I feel sad or whatever. I don't know, feel stupid or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you getting played, you feel stupid as hell. You feel like you lose your manhood. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad God put me through this Adam talking. God don't give a damn about that because God don't get married. You know what I'm saying? They put them words out there about marriage, but then that was the disciples. They didn't know no better because the world was on their ass already about all kinds of other laws Jesus had. And Jesus said, after the death and resurrection, you neither marry nor are given into marriage. That's why I don't let no good marriage be going down. And I don't want nobody to be bragging on marriage. Because when I say no more marriages, I mean no more marriages. And it ain't no more marriages now. You know what I'm saying? But homeboy at a racetrack, man, I'm coming to the store tomorrow, man, sometime. And then I'm gonna get you, man, and then shit, we're gonna go to the bank together, man, and sit down with them people, man, and talk about it. I'm gonna meet you at the store, and then I'm gonna tell you, man, when you get off, man, and tomorrow we might do some business together. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, become friends. We'll do all our stuff on video and make it, legit. You know what I'm saying? And then shoot, we'll be better than Alaric. Alaric don't never give God no credit for nothing. And then God try to give Alaric credit for having a business and stuff like that. And thank you, Alaric, for your services and your Facebook and YouTube ad campaign and all that. But we don't need no more money, Alaric. And we don't need to pay for nothing. Everything is free now because everybody got all the money. All you got to do is go get it. And if Facebook or somebody want to be smart and make everybody write in and, join them and pay with your card, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as they accept your money from God's card. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody supposed to have no money no more after today. And it ought to be all on the card. And that's all on the card. So it ain't going to never be, you can't spend it all because all of it's on the card. Everybody's paychecks on the card. So go back to work. Get back on your jobs that you love to do. If you didn't like your job, don't go back there because I don't want you working nowhere that you don't like. And then everybody go to college to be what you want to be. And people recruit people and ask people if they want to be this or want to be that. And then get people to become partners with you and employers, not employees. Employees are under you. Employers are all partners. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. We all partners in this. This heaven now. And that's where I want it, this heaven. So no more earth mentality. Ain't no more humanity. Ain't no more man. Man. I made gods when I made you in the image of God. But you didn't know that because you ate the tree of good and evil and judged yourself and saw yourself for what you really was. And you the devil start judging you on stuff like your private parts and sex and all kinds of stuff that really God didn't care nothing about. And, so when you do that, then God kind of just let you go like that for years and years and years. And then he sent his son to try to tell you, he sent his son Adam back as Jesus. You know what I'm saying? The Father and God, all of them came together as one. And then they got in people like Paul and all them there. And Paul told you when he was getting ready to go to First Thessalonians 3:11, you know what I'm saying? He was getting ready to go to the Thessalonians. And he told them, he said, God himself and the Father, which is Adam. The one you see right here, he the first and the last. He said God himself and the Father and our Lord Jesus Christ direct our way to you. This Paul talking. I said direct our way. This Paul talking in Adam. So everybody in the whole wide world, even the dead people, we all in Adam talking. Finest thing walking. You know what I'm saying? So stop judging and preaching, something that you don't know nothing about. You ain't old enough to know nothing about the Bible. Finest thing walking. So stop judging the Bible and who Israelites and who Jesus came for. I don't operate like that. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever should believe in him should have everlasting life. Believe in him. If you don't believe in him, then what? You ain't gonna believe in nothing else. And that was Adam, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And he Adam, Jesus right now. This Jesus talking. And I'm Adam talking. This us, one. We one. That's why we talking out of this one body. This God. You know what I'm saying? But let me go to one more of my
Hello, world. This God. And today I got a witness. You know what I'm saying? The police over there. You know what I'm saying? And world, when you get this message, come running. Cause I got a blessing for you. I'm talking to all y'all. Everybody. Not just the churches. When Jesus come, he coming for the churches. So everybody else that wasn't in church and all that there, all y'all going to heaven first. Because y'all the last to get to hear the word of God. Y'all the last. Y'all the last. And everybody that's in church, Jesus say he gonna come in about 10,000 more years. So y'all can die and come back and die and come back and die and come back for another 10,000 years. And wait on Jesus. Now I've been telling y'all that I'm God for a long time. And ain't nobody responding. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody sending tithes and offerings. Now you know when God comes, everybody can hear, God, we know this J-Dog. Well, why ain't y'all here? Cause God, everybody wanna come at the same time. Everybody wanna come at the same time and we scared. We don't know how to do it. Just come one at a time. Everybody get their day with God. To talk to him, to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you fishing. Everybody. On me. On me. Now let me stop lying. Cause you know I gotta charge, man, because I gotta pay all these people. I'm talking about I gotta get my message all over the world. I gotta get my message all over the world, man, and God, I'm the police officer that just took off. I love you, God. I want to tell you so bad. I wanted to blow my whistle on you and then say, hold on, man, hold on.
trying to mess with you, God, but I just want to tell you thank you. I want to tell you thank you in front of the whole wide world. Thank you. Because you are God, Adam. Nobody else is. But you are God. We are all gods too, but we didn't know it. And the way you telling us, we don't know if we want to be gods. We don't know if we want to be gods, God. What is heaven like?
You in it. You in it.
It's the most beautiful thing you could ever imagine. You can't imagine it. You can't imagine it. You can't imagine it. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm trying to make the earth like it. I'm trying to make the earth like it, where it's peaceful. No killing, stealing, and destroying. No more gang banging. Squash that. Love your brother and your sister on the other side that used to be your enemy. That word, I'ma throw it away. I'ma cast it in the fire. That I'ma make in my backyard. And that's where I'ma throw all the bad people. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't take me serious about that, you know what I'm saying? God got a sense of humor, y'all. This J-Dog. What you mean, you don't know if you want to be gods? Who you talking for? You ain't talking for us. No. I would say you don't, J-Dog, this Satan. Don't say that. Don't say that I had anything to do with it, J-Dog. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Somebody just don't know what they was talking about. Talking about, do we really want to be gods? Those people right there going to hell. Quick. So get ready. Because we ain't keeping the bad. We throwing it all in the fire. This the president of the United States. We got God now. So I don't think y'all need me no more. You know what I mean? God, I was just to bring you in. I'm the last one. Yeah, God, because we don't think we need no president no more. Not with you here. You God forever. You sit on the throne forever. And you gonna have a throne put in the White House. The White House, God. The White House. That's heaven's language. That's why it's named the White House. Like white clothes. That's why on my pictures I take them with white suits and stuff like that. White clothes. Because I'm going to be at that White House chilling. Broadcasting over the whole world. Every country must hear God's word. somebody hear God, that's it, TD Jakes. It's over. God feed his people. God here. God feeds you too, TD Jakes. This is all amazing, God. This Michael Archangel. Ain't nobody said nothing yet, God. Because we waiting, Adam, on you to put this CD out. You keep procrastinating. This somebody who stuttered. And this Lil Wayne, God, man, I ain't lying. I'm going to start reading that Bible. You know what I mean? Isaiah got that spiritual food. God, you got that spiritual food, though, God. You amazing, God. You amazing. This TD Jakes, God, and we gonna meet. And we gonna see how we gonna do this here, you know, by giving everybody a fresh start $1 million and giving everybody $2,000 a week. And stores, don't raise your prices just because everybody gonna get this fresh start. Things gonna still cost the same. Nobody should ever go broke again because you should invest in God. Invest in God. I'm gonna have some stocks.